During a Sunday interview on MSNBC, Justice correspondent for The Nation, Elie Mystal, reflected on Democrats' failure to pass voting rights legislation. Take a look.
Tell us about ourselves as a nation. Rather than talking about how we expand access, we are fighting over the bare minimum.
Yeah, look, the people like Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, these are the white people that Martin Luther King Jr. warned us about. These are the white liberals who have no sense of urgency, commitment, or integrity when it comes to the progress of justice in the country. And that's just a fact. I don't know if they can live with themselves with that, but that is the reality of their situation. The other reality here, and Bernice mentioned it in that clip, the chief architect of this assault on voting rights is not Mitch McConnell. It's not David Duke. It's not whatever boogeyman you think is hiding under the closet. The chief architect is Chief Justice John Roberts. It is he who has been an enemy of voting rights and racial equality from his very first job out of law school, which was to oppose the 1982 amendments to the Voting Rights Act. It is John Roberts who authored Shelby County v. Holder in 2013, which eviscerated Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act, which is basically why we're here right now. It is John Roberts who authored Rucho in 2020, which swung wide the doors towards gerrymandering. And it's John Roberts who provided the crucial fifth vote in last year's Brnovich decision, which eviscerated Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. This has all been done by Federalist Society conservatives that have been put on the Supreme Court. And until we stop them, until we do something about the court, you want to pass your Freedom to Vote Act? I think that's a great bill. We should pass it. I think we should have passed H.R. 1. But always remember that John Roberts and his conservative cronies are waiting at the Supreme Court level to strike down whatever laws we put forward. As long as you let Republicans control the Supreme Court, you cannot have a fair and equal, just society.
On Monday, President Joe Biden renewed his calls for passing voting rights legislation at a breakfast honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a day before the Senate is expected to begin a contentious debate over two major pieces of legislation, the Freedom to Vote Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act, which aim to broaden access to the ballot box, raise the bar for states with a recent history of discrimination to change voting laws, and protect election officials from undue partisan influence. During the honorary breakfast on Monday, Biden said, "On this federal holiday that honors him, it's not just enough to praise him. We must commit to his unfinished work to deliver jobs and justice to protect the sacred right to vote." The attack on our democracy is real, from the January 6th insurrection to the onslaught of Republicans' anti-voting laws in a number of states. It's no longer about who doesn't get to vote. It's about whether your vote counts at all. It's about two insidious things, voter suppression and election subversion, he said. The Senate hopes to begin debating the election bills on Tuesday, but it is not expected to vote before Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. And if you'd like to see more of the Raw Report, please like and subscribe and join others who like their news raw too.